What is going on? How's everybody doing? This is Rex, and I am here at the Retro Zombie Wrestling Podcast. And today, whatever time of day it is, we're going to talk about night 2 of NXT Takeover Stand and Deliver. Night 1 was amazing. I mean, every single match on that show was fantastic. I forgot about the Kushida versus Pete Dunne match, which I had Pete Dunne winning, but either way, fantastic match. The entire show was amazing. Tommaso, Walter did not disappoint. They beat the holy shit out of each other, and I loved every minute of it. Women's match, Raquel Gonzalez won the NXT Women's title. Can't talk right now. Won the NXT Women's title, which I mean, best move I think WWE could have done. I think she's going to be a dominant champion, and like I said, putting the belt on a dominant champion like that, you use somebody like a Shotzi Blackheart, you use somebody that the fans like, and kind of build up that person to be the one to end up beating Raquel for the belt. So we'll see what happens with that, but it was a fantastic show. Before I get into the night 2, I just want to say also AEW had a fantastic show last night as well. The whole Inner Circle thing, Blood and Guts was announced May 5th. I cannot wait for that match. That match is going to be brutal as hell. Just awesome stuff. The Archer Sting promo, really enjoyed that. I didn't see them kind of going that way. I was thinking they're building towards a Sting Archer match. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. I don't know. Maybe they're building towards a Archer Jake the Snake breakup. I really don't know. Just a lot of good stuff going on with AEW. Plus the ending where the Bullet Club, Elite, whatever they're going to call themselves. Shivani said Bullet Club, so maybe that's a good sign. Maybe New Japan, they've struck a deal. Things are going good. I don't know, man. It's getting really good. I cannot wait to see what happens with AEW in the next couple weeks and months. But let's get into night 2. NXT Takeover Stand and Deliver. Let's see. Let's start off. What match are we going to start with? Let's see. We got some really good matches tonight. I'm really looking forward to this show. Santos Escobar versus Jordan Devlin. Can't say his name good. And it's a ladder match for the Cruiserweight title. We all know it's going to be a badass match. We all know that it's might end up being a show stealer for the entire, week of wrestling that's going on. We really don't know. But one thing we do know, it's gonna be a show stealer. It's gonna be a great match. I think Escobar might pull it off. I don't know. I mean, I think they really want to kind of push that NXT Cruiserweight division more towards the NXT UK division, mainly so they have an extra singles belt on there. I don't know. Who knows where they're going to go with it. I think I'm going to Escobar, but you just never know. You never really know what's going to happen. And by the way, I'm going to go through these pretty fast. I got a lot going on today, so bear with me. And also the podcast, you can see it's a little better today. I'm still working on it. So once I get it perfect, it's going to be awesome. And I appreciate you guys checking me out and listening to me. And I'm new at this. I've not really done anything like this before, so bear with me. Next up is the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship. Shotzi Blackheart, Amber Moon versus The Way. I personally am going with The Way. I think they're going to put the belts on The Way for the simple fact that Raquel Gonzalez, she needs some challengers. She needs some people to beat, on her reign. And, Amber Moon, former NXT Women's Champion, phenomenal talent. I still can't get over the fact that, when she moved up in the division, they didn't do anything with her on Raw or SmackDown. Makes no sense. Probably the best finisher in wrestling, in my personal opinion. If my phone's ringing in the background, I apologize for that. And Shotzi, she's amazing. She's coming up. People love her. Fans love her. I mean, I just think The Way is going to end up winning, and those two are going to go back to single division and then be some challengers for Shotzi, for Raquel Gonzalez. So we'll see what happens. Next up, Johnny Gargano versus Bronson Reed. Well, I'm a Reed, so I'm going to go with Bronson Reed for the simple fact that I think what they're going to end up doing is putting the belt on LA Knight. I do believe that, like I was talking about yesterday. I think that would be a smart thing to do, and nothing against Bronson Reed, but put the belt on him for a little bit, get it off, and put it on LA Knight. I think that's where they're going with it. Honestly, I think it might be time to move Gargano up. It's time to move him up to the main roster or do something else with him. I mean, I really don't know. Maybe move him to NXT UK. I just think it's time to move him up, and with it being WrestleMania season and the Raw after WrestleMania, I think he might be one of the guys to debut. You just never know. But we'll see what happens. But I'm going with Bronson Reed to win this one. Next up is Kyle O'Reilly versus Adam Cole on sanctioned match. Again, this is like every match in NXT, basically. It's going to be a show stealer. It's going to might steal the entire weekend. I mean, this is going to tell an amazing story. They're going to have some amazing false finishes. It's just going to be a damn good match. They're going to beat the crap out of each other, and you're going to love every minute of it. I'm going with Kyle O'Reilly. I really do think Adam Cole's moving up. I don't think anybody can deny that. He's done everything. The Undisputed Era is basically over. What else is there for him to do? Move him up. It's time. I mean, he's over. I mean, people love him. They hate him. He's a great bad guy. Move him up. It's time. And, continue building Kyle O'Reilly. Build him up, and then eventually maybe he'll be the guy to, dethrone Karrion Kross, because we'll get to that in a second. But I truly do think they're going to build the NXT brand around Kyle O'Reilly, and I think he's going to end up being the face of the company going forward. So I'm going with Kyle O'Reilly on that one. And then finally, the NXT Championship, Finn Balor defending against Karrion Kross. This is the match I'm looking forward to more than any match this entire week. This is the match I've been waiting for. Karrion Kross is just an amazing talent. What he can do and say on the mic and his ring work, he's just a beast, man. And he's, I don't know if this is going to be a long reign, because I'm already picking he's winning. I truly do believe he's going to win. If he doesn't win, it's a matter of time. If somehow Finn pulls it out, they're going to do a rematch down the road. He'll win it at the next, NXT Takeover. Either way, I think he's winning it. And I don't know how long his reign's going to be. It might be a couple months. It might be a year. It might be the longest reigning NXT champion of all time. I don't know. Personally, I think he's going to move up sometime this year. At least, August, September, maybe right after SummerSlam. I think his time's going to come, and he's going to move up pretty quick to the main roster. So I see them putting the belt on him. They might do a rematch. Who knows? Finn might come back as the demon next takeover and challenge him. You just don't know what WWE is really going to do. So we'll have to see what happens. But I think Karrion Kross will end up winning tonight. I think it's going to be a great match. I don't see it being a 5-star match. I think it's going to tell an awesome story, because, I'm not sitting here saying Karrion Kross maybe could have put on 5-star matches, but he's not known for 5-star matches. He puts on good, solid matches. He's a hard hitter, good stories. I mean, he's one of those guys. His work in the ring's good, but even if it wasn't, his mic skills just carry him through. I mean, just his presentation and Scarlett and everything they're doing, just an awesome, fantastic talent. I've been a huge fan of his for years. Love watching him. Love where he's started, where he's gone. I mean, amazing to see this. And, this tonight is redemption. It's after everything that he's been through, everything that happened to him. How fast he came back from that injury is incredible, by the way. I mean, he just, and I like the fact that they waited to do this match. They waited, a good 4 months. They didn't just do it right away. I like that they did that. They gave Finn a good run. I mean, They could keep it on Finn. I don't know. I don't know if maybe keep it on Finn, move Cross up now. Maybe do O'Reilly Finn 3 and finally have O'Reilly win. I don't know. Who knows what they're going to do. I do think Karrion Kross is going to win the belt tonight. I don't think he's moving up right this second. Like I said, SummerSlam, sometime after that, probably moving up, but not right now. I don't see it happening. I don't really see Finn moving back up. So we'll just see what happens. But I'm picking Karrion Kross. So there you go. That's my picks for NXT Takeover Night 2 Stand and Deliver. It's going to be an awesome show. Last night's was incredible. Got a lot of good wrestling going on right now. Like I said, AEW last night was awesome show. Loved it. I mean, just wrestling right now is great. You know, Impact's on tonight. I believe they debut tonight, their new time, new day, everything. So get a chance to check them out. Any kind of wrestling you can watch, just support it. Just go out there and watch it. You know, whether it's indie wrestling, whether it's, you know, at your local flea market, you know, you get a chance, check out some wrestling. Get online, check out some wrestling. I mean, such good wrestling right now. And with wrestling being on every day of the week now, besides Saturday, Sunday, besides, you know, pay-per-views and stuff, it's an awesome time to be a wrestling fan. I've had the privilege and the honor to be a part of the wrestling business. Now, kind of in a retirement type of, I'm not really retired, but I don't know if or when I'll be back in the ring. So it's cool just to sit back and watch and see where the business has gone and where it's going. So, and it's going to start tonight. I mean, well, it started last night, technically, you know. But yeah, tonight's going to be badass. It's going to be an awesome show. Check it out. Appreciate you guys checking out my podcast. Again, I'm still working on stuff. You got comments, suggestions, you want to tell me to go fuck myself, pardon the language, but if you want to, I'm cool with that too. So, we'll leave it at that. But thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it and enjoy the show tonight. And I'll be back on probably, sometime Saturday with my predictions for WrestleMania. So everybody have a good night. Enjoy NXT Takeover Stand and Deliver. Bye-bye.